Hi, Andrea.
Hi.
Welcome in.
Thanks.
And thank you again for calling me and really just reaching out. I really appreciate that, and I'm glad that we could get you in here as soon as possible.
Yeah, I needed to see somebody.
I'm really happy you chose to come here. And I would like to just discuss what's been happening. Can you tell me what's been going on?
I think I'm just feeling overwhelmed and just I have anxiety and feeling lonely, and maybe I'm forgetting to. I don't know if I'm forgetting to take my medication, but I think I may have taken it and then forget that I took it and then take it again, and that's what causes my overdose. And yeah, and I'm having crazy thoughts. So
Yeah, could you tell me more about your crazy thoughts? Just would help me understand kind of how that's defined from your perspective.
more of feel like I'm not wanted here. I feel like I'm people are better off without me. I feel like I'm just a problem in their life, um, and it's just it's not settling well with me. Um, yeah, I feel like I'm not welcomed anywhere. I feel unwanted. Yeah, maybe it's because I'm not at ease with myself. I feel like I'm not successful at anything that I do. And so it's just, yeah.
You have a lot going on,
Yeah.
it seems like, and and it seems like you said that you're feeling lonely and you're feeling a lot of anxiety. You feel like you're not wanted. Do you know who you think might feel that towards you?
Maybe just family or anybody I come in contact with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
And why do you think it is that you may not be wanted by your family?
because I feel like I'm just a failure.
Yeah.
I'm not doing much with my life. I don't have a job. I'm supposed to be a primary caregiver for my son, but he's not in my custody right now, and that just it just puts me lower than I want it to be.
Yeah, and it seems like what you were saying earlier, the caregiving role was a really huge role for you, and that really defined your life, and it seems like it made you pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even if my son can't have an adult conversation, I could sit there and have conversations with him that would distract my mind from thinking other stuff. You know, I'm not just alone and just having thoughts after thoughts.
Yeah. So you mentioned earlier that you overdose on your medications.
Yeah.
Perhaps because you're forgetting to take them during a scheduled time. So do you feel lonely? Do you feel feelings of unwantedness when you do have that urge to take medications when you're thinking about overdosing?
I don't think I think about overdosing. I think I just take them because there's a feeling that you get from taking them. I think it just makes you numb, and then you don't think about it. You don't think about anything else or the consequences. Yeah, or what you have to deal with afterwards.
Yeah. So this feeling of numbness, I want to talk about it more. So I guess, do you think about so it seems like you think about numbness when you think about overdosing. And do you have and it seems like you have prescription drugs readily available to you at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's the one I go to most of the time.
And which prescription medication is it?
It's Zoloft.
Zoloft?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how exactly do you get these meds? Do you go to a pharmacy? Or?
I get prescribed a prescription from a doctor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how many times do you take your medication a day?
2 times.
2 times?
Yeah.
Okay. And so have you ever had any suicidal thoughts, especially when you're thinking about these feelings? that you were describing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's one of the main reasons why I'm here today.
Yeah.
It's because I'm constantly having that, and it's mostly having to, just hurt myself in any way possible. I mean, I don't have like a fire gun or anything, but whatever it is, like even if I am to go on a walk, I feel like just jumping off bridge or just I don't think of what could happen. I just feel like why not? I can just end here and nobody needs to know, or I'll just be one less problem for people in my life.
Yeah, and how often are you experiencing this? It seems like you might be on a daily basis, but...
Yeah, it's, it comes and goes. I would say maybe every other day, if it's not every day.
Yeah.
But it's a feeling that it's an unsuccessful feeling. Like, I'm not happy with myself,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just feels sad.
Yeah, well, I think, you coming here is a sign of your accountability, and it's a sign of determination that you're willing to work towards your goals, that we talked about, especially with getting your son Vincent back.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be what makes you the most happy.
Yeah.
From what you were saying, and I think it's difficult, and it's going to be difficult, but we do need to come up with a plan for safety.
Yeah.
I think that's important, because if you are experiencing this on a daily basis or even at all, and even if it's coming and going, we should probably come up with a plan just to keep you safe.
Yeah.
And so do you experience other ways, or I guess other thoughts of other ways of harming or killing yourself or other people?
I don't, no, not other ways. It's just when I'm alone is when I'm thinking about those thoughts.
Yeah.
But I don't want to hurt myself with anything. But like I would say maybe like jumping off the bridge is like the thing.
Does that one come up the most
Yeah,
for you?
yeah.
Okay.
Because that way I feel like it's in public, and I feel that I don't know why. I don't know why I'm laughing about it, because it's not a good situation.
No,
but it's I feel that's what I feel is best to do. That way, I just feel like I just vanish.
Right. And so, when you get these feelings that you want to vanish, or you think about jumping off of a bridge, like, what are some thoughts or images that come to your mind?
Just, the thought of just flying.
Yeah.
Before you hit the ground or hit water, that feels free. Maybe at least I'll have that moment to myself, and maybe that's being selfish. But I feel like at least if I do that, then that's my way out. Yeah. My way out, and I don't have to worry anybody.
So it seems like you are wanting to seek freedom, and and that feeling where you can be with yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there are ways that we can talk about where you can achieve those feelings, but without putting yourself in danger. Jumping off of a bridge or overdosing on your Zoloft, right?
And that's one reason I came to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are some activities, and this can be anything, like just as simple as breathing or just staying silent for a minute, but everybody's different. So what works for you to take your mind off of these feelings of numbness, loneliness, anxiety? I mean, aside from taking your medication, I want you to focus on activities.
Yeah, what I enjoy the most is running.
Running, okay.
Yeah. I like running, either being on elliptical or treadmill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you. Yeah. And how often? Oh, go ahead.
And it makes me feel just focused on myself. It feels like I'm working towards something. So, yeah.
Seems like exercise is like it really benefits you from what you're saying. It just kind of helps you be with yourself, and it helps you relax, helps you have a goal, keeps you motivated. Good. Yeah, I'd like you to do more of that.
Yeah.
If you can. You know, I think that would be really beneficial to help keep you safe, or at least a starting point. Can you think of anything else that might benefit you?
Maybe reading.
Reading. Okay, what do you like to read?
Anything that has to do with healthcare.
Okay.
Yeah, just in general health.
Seems like you're interested in healthcare. Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good. So it seems like we have a starting point to a plan. It's not complete by any means, but I'd also just like to know, aside from myself, who else do you think you can call when you begin to feel like this again? Whether that's a professional, a family, or a friend?
I think I can call my mom.
Good.
Although she can be a little bit judgy, I think I can call her.
Okay.
She's a mother, and she would understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're worried about, you know, your mom judging you, I wouldn't worry about that. But I also think, you know, because I'm not you, and so I don't know that dynamic between you and your mom, and I want to acknowledge that. I think, you know, what could be helpful is if you're open to it, we could maybe draft out conversations so that if the time comes again, you can revisit that when you think about calling your mom. If it helps keep you prepared and it helps kind of keep you calm.
Yeah.
Because that can work for some people, but it doesn't work for everybody. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Because that is what I do with some clients, is help them draft conversations about what that would look like. And so your mom and myself are good resources, you pointed out. So that's a good start to the plan.
Yeah.
And do you own any, I'm going to ask you a little bit about your environment at home, because I just want to make sure that it's safe. I want to make sure you're safe. So do you own any firearms?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay. And you don't have immediate access to them?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want that around my kid.
And do you keep your pills like in a pill box for every day of the week, or do you just keep them all in one bottle?
I keep them all in one bottle.
Okay. One of the things that can be helpful for some people, and especially if you think you might be forgetting your next dose, is maybe getting a little box that says Monday, through Sunday, and putting, 2 pills in each compartment, and that might help with, getting a schedule together, just like speaking from personal, professional experience. Yeah. And that can also kind of prevent overdose because it's not in just one bottle. You can't just chug it, right? And so I think having that would be great.